On this far from the mic,
I'm this far from the mic.
I'm this far from the mic.
and together we're these
These
fars
fars
from the
from
mic.
the one of us is way farther away.
It's true.
Anyway, what's
Here's
going
true.
on, guys? We're doing more tier lists. We got definitive soda tier list. This is definitive. There's no arguing this tier list. And to kick off tier list festivities, just cracked open a nice Dr. Brown's Celery. This would be God tier if it is on this list. Spoiler, but I don't know if it's on the list. But
Listen, it's not going to be there because no one drinks it. I feel like there's a very small subsect of people that know what Dr. Brown's is.
that's true. It's like if you don't live in like New York or Florida, do you get Dr. Brown's? I don't
I
know.
don't think so. Hell no.
Dr. Brown's fire. Great company. Okay. We jumping in? We starting?
Oh yeah. Wait, why are there all these like variants?
We got a lot of variants here. So,
I'm sure we'll be skipping.
oh wait, we should add a never had.
Never had.
Never had. I've never had cherry 7 Up. Stop me. I'm gonna blast through some of the ones I've never had. Never had cherry 7 Up. Stop me if you've had it. Never had diet cherry 7 Up. Never had diet 7 Up.
Wait, I've had Diet 7 Up and it's fine. It's like mid tier probably. It's okay.
Oh, our low tiers are swapped.
Alrighty, probably. Let's go.
I would say like
It's good. It's good.
I
It's
feel
not
like
bad.
all of the lemon lime, like the Sprite and the 7 Up, kind of are all mid tier for me.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think it's like a base level kind of soda. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not great. Fine.
Like, would I not have it if it was offered to me? No, I would have it if it's offered to me, but it's not like I wouldn't actively go out and buy it. Um,
It's very rarely seen, I feel.
okay, A&W Diet
Okay.
Cream.
A&W Diet Cream.
I don't know if I remember it well enough to like give a rating.
No, that I would say it's low tier from what I remember.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
A&W's cream is low tier. I feel like it's
Well, no. I
nothing.
think their diet is low tier. That's really what I. Their cream is fine. Their cream is like also low tier, but it's not like a bad low tier. It's just kind of a low tier. You know.
Yeah. I think because Dr. Brown's cream exists and it's like so much better than A&W's cream, it's like you can't even. And I would, okay, so I'm not ranking the root beers because I don't like root beer. So I'm leaving the root beer discourse to the other two.
Um, Diet A&W. I mean, it is also low tier, but I think that regular A&W is mid tier. That would be my guess.
But how
For
does it
like what
stack up against Barks?
Barks is worse. Definitely.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't
I,
like root beer enough to judge that.
I don't like Barks. I think like when I reach for a root beer, Barks is like the last one I would ever consider.
Yeah,
Zach, thoughts?
I would agree.
So Barks
That's
is
like
shit tier then.
it has to be right. Like I don't think I
No,
ever.
it's not shit tier.
It's just low tier. It's just low
Okay.
tier.
It's low. Yeah, sure.
But it's at the bottom. It's bottom of low tier. It's in Barks tier effectively.
I would absolutely drink it. There are things on this list that I would not
When
drink.
we'll get to shit
Yeah.
tier. Okay, is this
Yeah.
cherry ginger ale or something? I've never
Yeah,
had it.
cherry girls at least high tier for sure. That shit's really fire.
Zach, have you ever had it?
No.
So we got to go by
Very.
Alberto's word.
No, it's very
Even though
tasty.
I never trust it.
Purveyor
It
of
almost tastes like
Malta.
it tastes like a Shirley Temple.
Okay, that actually sounds good. Ginger ale with lemonade. I've never had that.
Ginger. Oh, we have it at work. It's like a mid tier. It's good. It's definitely not as good as the cherry, but it's pretty tasty. It has like this
It sounds like
cool
a
like
gross
citrus.
combo.
It's a cool citrusy kick to the ginger ale. I like it.
Okay. Canada
Oh,
Diet,
nice.
Canada Dry. I don't know. I
Canada
never
Dry
had.
is
I don't think I've ever had diet ginger ale. I've only had regular ginger
it's
ale.
low. It's so flat. It's just not good.
Regular ginger ale. I feel like regular ginger ale is pretty good. I feel like
Yeah,
I'd put it
for
in
sure.
mid.
For sure.
No, no, I feel like it's better than mid. Ginger ale kind of
Really.
fire, but for some reason it gets relegated to drink this when sick.
Yes, I always
See,
associate it with being sick.
I'm down
How
for
did
high
that
tier,
happen?
honestly.
I
It's
think
a
it's.
good it's a good drink.
I think ginger ale is supposed to help you when you have like a stomach virus or something,
Yeah, but
right?
you can also drink it when you don't.
Yeah. So you're saying high, Zach?
Yeah, I'll say hi. Mm,
I think I gotta go mid. I think I gotta go mid.
you know what? That's fine.
Okay. Maybe I'll move it after. This is caffeine free Coke, and there's regular Coke right there. I'm not even gonna rank that.
I
Fuck it.
don't. Does that exist?
Yeah, I guess. Cherry Coke, high tier. I think it's classic. Do you agree?
Cherry Coke. I don't know. Like Cherry Coke is good, but I don't know if I'd put it in high tier. Like actually, yeah, fuck it, put it in high tier. Yeah, I can't convince myself otherwise.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a classic, like good soda. Like, would I say it's god tier? No way. But regular Coke, regular Coke, I think is god tier. I think it's like nothing else in the world tastes like it, and it's an amazing taste, and I think it's just absolute classic. And
Is
I
this
would
just
put,
normal? Is this just normal Coke?
yeah,
Yeah, God tier.
I
It's Coke.
Yeah, no, it's definitely god tier, but it's like I prefer like can or like bottled Coke. Bottled Coke is fine. Is god tier for sure.
yeah.
That's just me though.
Coke is
I'm being
very
nitpicky.
good.
I'm being nitpicky.
Coca Cola Life. I've never heard of this.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
Coca-Cola Life is great. It's great. It's
Is
high
Ooh,
that
tier for
the
sure.
is that the stevia one?
sweetened
It's
with
really
cane
good.
sugar and stevia. Yeah. What's the verdict? You guys can determine. I never had it.
Um,
Dude, I don't even remember. This was how are you supposed to remember like the taste of things that haven't been around for 15 years?
Ancient sodas.
Yeah. They're gonna have like tab on this list.
They
maybe
probably
I have to try.
do.
Squirt or whatever it's called.
Life is high tier. I'm gonna say high tier.
I would be impressed if you could even conjure up in your mind what it tastes like.
Okay, I don't know if you
What
guys
Coke
have
Life?
the life debates.
Coke Life is really good. I don't care what you say. Anyway, continue.
Okay.
I
The
just I just don't think we have an informed opinion on the matter.
do we
That's
do we
reasonable.
have a don't remember tier? Do we add that?
No, you can leave it where it is.
Okay.
It's okay.
Orange vanilla Coke. Uh I remember
It's
really liking it, but I can't
it's
conjure up the
good.
taste in my mind. Mid tier?
No, it's good. It's good. It's I don't know. Like it's not as good as vanilla Coke. I think like orange vanilla Coke is
Okay, yeah,
kind of
I think
trash.
mid tier is fine. And then vanilla Coke I'd put high tier.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
I feel like I almost like that one more than regular Coke, but also I haven't had it in a decade.
Vanilla can sometimes be a little overpowering, in my opinion.
I feel like with cherry Coke and vanilla Coke, you have to be specifically in the mood for those variants. I feel like you can have regular Coke anytime. You know.
Yeah.
Coke Zero. Here's my hot take. Uh yeah, fuck Diet Coke. Coke Zero is much better than Diet Coke. I'd put it in high tier.
I put it in God tier.
God
It's
tier.
just as good as It's just as good as regular Coke, if not better.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. You know what? I do really love Coke Zero.
Coke is
I
good.
best Coke Freestyle machine drink is lime Coke Zero. God tier.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Lime Coke Zero is amazing.
I've
Uh,
tried Coke Zero and Diet Coke a few times, and I have never liked them.
Diet Coke is ass. That's my take. We'll get to it, but
Yeah, zero's probably better.
all the crushes I put like I've never had it other than orange and grape, but I put them both in mid tier. Or do they go in low tier?
Crush. Crush has so many fucking shitty variants. I think OG Crush, at least mid tier minimum.
Yeah, I feel like I put regular orange and grape at mid tier. I feel like they're
They're better
like
than Fanta.
I always forget that Crush and Fanta are two different things. I always like lump them together in my head.
I'm gonna say it right now. All of them kind of shit. Like I don't really like any of them.
Yeah, never a fan of an orange soda or grape soda, really.
Honestly,
I'd move them to low tier. I couldn't put them in shit tier because they're like to me they're like classic, but I never really want them. But they are classic. Like when I do end up having them, they're like a
right,
classic
exactly.
childhood flavor. So I'd put them in low tier. I never had Diet Crush. I never had peach, pineapple, or strawberry crush. Have you guys?
I don't think I've had them, but I'm assuming they're bad. I've had pineapple. Pineapple's okay.
Low
Diet
tier?
Crush is bad. I would say probably shit tier. Honestly, it's pretty trash. It's trying to be like a pina colada soda, and it's just
Oh, that kind of sounds gross. Oh, these are all the Diet Coke variants that they tried to do a few years ago to make Diet Coke cool. I think I tried all of them, but I don't remember what any of them taste like. Do we just put all the Diet Coke shit in shit tier?
no. Diet Coke is good. Like it's
I've
not bad.
Oh,
legitimately never drank any of these.
I get it, Alberto. Diet Coke is shit
What?
tier to me. It tastes like poopy, in my opinion. But I want to hear your
Diet
take.
Coke is mid tier. Diet Coke is mid tier. It is mid tier. It is not bad. I would drink it pretty often. I think
Can
lime cherry Coke is
we
not great.
can we put then as in between shit tier and mid tier? Can we put it in low tier then?
I mean, I don't want to, but we're gonna do it.
Okay. That's a compromise. That's right there is the 3/5 compromise. Anyway,
Everything else you can put in shit tier. It's fine.
yeah,
That's what it was about.
That's
the
definitely true.
3/5 compromise.
I don't think I actively do not think that I have ever had Diet Right in my entire life.
I
Oh,
actually don't think I've ever heard of Diet Right before right this moment.
No, it definitely exists. I saw it
that's the Walmart brand,
recently.
right?
Yeah, it's a. I think. Oh wait, is it the Walmart? No, it's not the Walmart brand.
Isn't it like the
Is it?
Mountain Lightning like type thing?
Oh, it might be. Yeah, yeah. Just put them in never have. I never buy them.
Yeah.
Their regular colas and stuff are pretty decent for the
There's
price.
wow, they have some weird flavors. They have white grape, uh,
That's
raspberry, orange.
white grape is not as rare of a flavor as you're imagining.
But like, it's
Wait, hold
weird
on.
for like a soda. Anyway,
Wait, hold on. I have to break up this tier list for an important bulletin.
yes.
Look at this cat.
I'll look it on my phone because I can't to get off the screen. Let's see the cat. Let's see the baby. Important announcement. Did you send it?
No, I'm just taking a video of the baby right now on
Oh,
Discord.
The cat crashed my Discord.
The cat crashed into this.
Not joking.
did you send it?
Oh my god. No, I'm just taking a video of her right now. Literally, I'm like live right now with
Oh,
the
you're
cat.
live.
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, let me see.
It's gonna
Let me
crash my
see.
Discord too.
No, I'm looking on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Can I see it on my phone?
Oh,
Maybe not. I can't go to it on my computer because we're
all
recording.
right, no cat for you. Moving
No
on.
cat for me. I got cat cucked. Anyway,
Dr. Pepper Cherry, that's God tier.
I don't know if I've ever had the cherry variant of Dr. Pepper, so I'm gonna believe you.
100% amazing combination. It is the best Dr. Pepper variant. Actually, that's a lie. Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry might be the best Dr. Pepper variant.
Okay,
So
they're
put Dr. Pepper.
both going in God
No,
tier.
put Dr. Pepper Cherry should go in high tier. Dr. Pepper Diet deserves God tier. I get that
Okay.
shit all the time.
Okay, here's
Right.
where Zach is ready to fight me right now. Dr. Pepper, God tier.
God tier. I agree. Dr. Pepper.
Zach
Honest.
takes.
Shit tier.
Zach has
Alright,
always
love Dr.
hated
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
I don't like it. Maybe it's one of those things where you have like your genes make you taste something different. Like people who taste
Yeah.
soap and celery. Your camera's still on. The
Oh, is it?
people taste like like dish soap and cilantro or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
And like for some people, coffee is bitter.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, it tastes like baby powder to me.
That's double detention.
Baby powder?
I don't make the rules. I just
So we got 2 God tiers and 1 shit tier.
I think they goes high tier.
Yeah, I think high tier.
Definitely.
Yeah. Um, Diet Dr. Pepper, I'd put in mid tier. I think it's like an okay, pretty good diet soda.
to be honest, I'm a little concerned with how much soda you guys drink. I feel like I've had maybe like 5 to 10 of these in the past decade.
I'm taking a nice, refreshing sip of celery right now.
I don't. How do you drink so much soda? Like,
I mean,
like
I'm not saying I haven't had Diet Dr. Pepper in years, but I remember it being like a pretty good soda.
like how? When did you have the opportunity to drink all of these?
I don't know what to tell you. They just shown up in my lifetime.
I I guess so.
They show up across the timeline. Anyway, Fanta. I can't tell you the difference between Crush and Fanta. To me,
Alright.
it's all the same shit.
Fanta regular orange is mid tier.
Yeah,
Sure.
I feel like Orange and Grape are always going to be mid tier for me.
That's low tier.
Low tier for Grape?
No.
Oh,
Put them in low tier. Move them up. Move Crush too.
okay,
No, Crush
yeah.
doesn't deserve it.
uh, I never had these pineapple and strawberry. Has anyone?
Oh, so strawberry is definitely like low or shit tier for
When
sure.
the fuck have you had strawberry Fanta?
What do you mean?
Zach's just like fascinated by how we've tasted these sodas.
I'm like, how have
See,
you tried every flavor of every soda? What the
so
hell?
so you know the little candies, like little strawberry candies that kind of taste weird that you get at the doctor.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what strawberry Fanta
Oh,
tastes
fuck that. And
like.
then
Pineapple
pineapple.
Fanta, also probably shit, honestly.
Anyone had
That one's been a
Has anyone had Fago?
no.
Me either. It's the classic Homestuck
Uh,
soda.
Fresca is low tier.
Homestuck soda, yeah.
Fresca
Fresca,
is definitely
high tier.
low tier. No, low tier. What the fuck?
Fresca's good.
No, it's not. It's shitty Sprite.
What? It's so much better than Sprite. Zach takes.
Is this what they refer to when they say aqua fresca?
Anyway, you say low tier, I say high tier. Zach's never had it. Let's go to mid tier.
Sure.
Okay. Mellow Yellow. Out of principle, this is shit tier. Uh,
Wait, why?
it exists in a world where Mountain Dew exists.
What does that mean? They don't taste
Like,
similar.
oh well, I don't know. I don't know if I've actually can remember the taste of Mellow Yellow, so I'll let you
Yeah,
rank it.
it's been
It's fine.
12 years since I've had it, probably.
Should we just put never had as like we don't remember?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Baja Blast God tier.
Sure.
You
I can't argue with
can't
that.
argue with Baja Blast God tier. Code Red. I loved this as a kid, but as an adult, it's pretty trash. Uh, I'd say low tier. Thoughts?
Never had it.
It's okay. That's low tier.
Diet Mountain
Just low tier.
Dew. Diet is pretty shit. Diet Mountain Dew is pretty shit. Do you agree? I feel like it's shit tier.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it should too.
Mountain Dew Ice. Never heard of this.
Bad, from what I recall.
Mountain Dew. You know what? I'm skipping ahead. I'm doing regular Mountain Dew before we do the variants. Mountain Dew, so good that I had developed an addiction to it and had to get. It is in my opinion. I haven't had it in 6 years. I am clean, but from what I remember, in my opinion, this is the best tasting thing, and for me, it has to be God tier.
I have had a considerable amount of Mountain Dew, and I think I can conjure up the taste in my mouth, and I think it's absolutely fucking terrible. It's
I
so
honestly,
it's so gross. It just tastes
here's
like
the thing. Mountain
it,
Dew is the pinnacle of mid tier, like the absolute pinnacle of mid
Whoa!
tier.
I This was my favorite tasting thing in existence for years. I don't know how I could put it below God tier, but if both of you say one of you says shit, one of you say mid, I am willing. The lowest I am willing to go is high.
the thing about Mountain Dew is that it doesn't taste like anything. It just tastes like sugar and green.
It tastes like heaven.
No.
I love the Mountain Dew debate is so funny to me.
The Dew debates.
The Dew debates. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's purple Mountain Dew. I never had it.
That's a Thanos version.
I've not had that.
This is what
Thanos Blue.
Thanos comes. It's just purple Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is this Livewire? I think it's called. I love this shit. It's really real good. I put it in high tier. Have anyone else had Livewire?
Oh, I've never had it. Never had it. Not even once.
And I never will.
Mountain Dew Voltage, also very good. Um, I'd Mountain Dew Mountain Dew Voltage and what's the other one called again? Whiteout. Mountain Dew Voltage and Whiteout are really good, but they're not as good as regular Mountain Dew and Mountain Dew Livewire. So I'm gonna say mid tier. Have you guys had either of them?
No.
Oh, Whiteout I have had. Whiteout is pretty alright, honestly, compared to the Mountain Dew. I think it's actually like a little bit better than regular Mountain Dew.
Is
Tastes
this
a
just
little
like
bit better.
Crystal
Whoa!
Mountain Dew?
No, it
It
tastes
tastes
more
very
like
different.
it's you ever had like the white Gatorade? It's like that.
It's similar to that. I'll allow a high tier. Voltage, I'd put mid tier. Okay, mug. I don't like root beer, so you got to tell me.
Oh, Mug is great. Mug is like pretty good root beer. I would say it's probably high tier.
It's probably the best of the generic root beers.
Correct.
What
The
about
big
Diet
three.
Mug?
No
That's okay.
fucking clue. When have you had
Probably low
Diet
tier.
Mug? Tell me.
What do you mean when I had Diet Mug? I think it was like 2015,
I
2016.
love how this has turned into Zach not believing we've had the sodas.
I just think you maybe should have fewer sugary beverages.
Well, Diet has
Yeah.
zero
Have you
sugar.
have you considered water? It's like soda, but it tastes better.
Never had water.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone who ever likes waters died. You ever hear of anyone
Oh, okay,
dying from
okay,
too much?
sorry.
You ever hear anyone dying from too much soda? I didn't
No.
think so. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have considered that first.
yeah. Uh, Diet Mug. What was your take, Albert?
Oh, it's fine. It's like low tier, mid tier maybe.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know what the fuck these are. Mountain Dew 18. I mean Pepsi 1893.
What the fuck is that?
Let's get them all in there. I
What the hell
refuse.
is this?
I refuse to rank the caffeine-free variants.
Wow.
How did they take the caffeine out?
Pepsi Wild Cherry. I don't know if
Oh,
I've
that's
ever
like
had cherry Pepsi.
yeah, it's like a mid tier.
Crystal Pepsi. Isn't it just regular
Oh,
Pepsi?
I've never
I
had
think
Crystal
Zach and I
Pepsi.
had it at my sister's Sweet 16. I remember it just being like regular Pepsi, but white.
I, you know, I'll give it high tier just because that day that we had it was fun.
Okay, Diet Pepsi, God tier. This was my second favorite soda through high school behind Mountain Dew.
I don't know if I've ever had
Oh, Diet Pepsi.
Pepsi.
High tier for sure.
Best diet
That's really
soda,
good.
in my opinion. Pepsi Max, I don't know if I've ever had it.
That was like the rebranding of Diet, right? From
It's probably like their Coke Zero. Um,
It's okay.
Pepsi, I would put this in mid tier. I think it's way too sweet. It's probably the sweetest of all the sodas, and sometimes I still want one, but I would say it's way too sweet to have regularly. So I'm gonna put it in mid tier. I know Zach,
on
this
this
is your
list.
favorite soda.
Yeah,
I
from this
love
list,
I
I think
love
this would be
Pepsi.
number one.
I love Pepsi. I actually think it's God tier as well.
I think two God tiers, I'll allow it.
Yeah, that's all right.
To me, it's mid, but Pepsi with real cane sugar, I don't know. I never
It's
had it.
probably good. I've never seen that before.
Pepsi vanilla, never had it.
Pepsi vanilla. It's kind of shit.
RC cola, never had it.
I don't recall.
RC anime. Sierra Mist.
Shitty Sprite.
I remember
It's
liking
like
it more
empty
than Sprite.
right?
Yeah, I remember liking it more than Sprite. I would say mid. You say shit, Alberto?
Yeah, it's not great. I don't think.
Zach?
I don't fucking know.
Low tier. Diet Sierra Mist, I never had. Sprite, mid.
Mid.
It's like the middest
It's
of the
almost
mid.
mid.
That's like baseline
It's
mid
mid.
soda to me. Sprite Zero, I'd put same spot. It's pretty mid.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah. Hey guys, what do you think of Squirt and Sundrop?
Squirt?
Squirt and Sunshine, they're okay.
You see squirt?
Zach, you don't drink Squirt on a regular basis?
I mean, every day. I didn't expect it to be on this tier list.
Oh God. Okay,
I know, just
Alberto, are
just
you
put
an
it in.
are you an average Squirt drinker?
Squirt.
As a matter of fact, I am.
So what would you rank? What would you
Average
rank?
Dr. Pepper fan versus average Squirt enjoyer.
So
Where would you rank?
Versus weakest Squirt enjoyer.
I had it at work the other day for context, and I
Ooh,
forgot.
risky
I put
spot to drink it.
Yeah. Why does
and
your
then I
work have that?
we have a bunch of sodas. That's why I try stuff. Is because work has it.
Okay, so where would you put Squirt?
Yeah, like where in the
Also,
office?
I am four
Probably
glasses of wine deep. So things that are not that funny are much
60
funnier to me.
bottles deep.
60 bottles of Squirt deep. Alberto, what's your take on Squirt?
shit.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say I've never had Diet Squirt. Sundrop? Never. I
Alberto
don't know if I've
drank
ever heard
Squirt
of this.
17 years ago at a birthday party.
uh,
Sundrop. Excuse me?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing as Squirt, effectively.
okay, I'll put next to Squirt. Looks the same. Sunkist. To me, I don't know the difference between Fanta Crush and Sunkist. Sunkist makes good gummies.
Sunkist is just wherever the equivalent is for Fanta is the same thing for Sunkist.
Yeah,
Honestly.
we have it in mid. And fuck Sunkist Strawberry. I never had it, but fuck it. Surge. I think I finally found Surge after like looking for it for years, and I was a little disappointed. I put it in low.
I will agree with you since I've not had it.
This stuff has to taste exactly like Mountain Dew, right? Just the same like green taste.
Remember Volt?
What?
You remember Volt soda?
Vault?
Yeah. It was
No, I
just
don't.
Mountain Dew.
Okay.
I'm not familiar.
I'll show you. Also, I'm ranking this right now. Celery God tier.
Yeah.
You don't remember
Celery
this?
God.
This was like elementary school, the hot shit.
Oh, there's Surge and Vault right next to each other down there.
Yeah. Barks Red Cream Soda? What?
It's good. No, but
We
they need
assure you,
they
we
need to
assure
say up
you.
front that it's good.
Okay. Next, this was a request from Alberto. Tarantino and Rodriguez movies. We're going through.
Oh god, wait, we're actually doing this?
Yeah. I'm drunker than I thought I was. Did not think I was drunk. As we have been talking, I feel drunker. Okay. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Here we
All these
go.
movies that I've seen.
Alita Battle Angel, shit tier, ass, big dookie.
That's the one with the big eyes, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I haven't seen it.
Death Proof, haven't seen. That's part of Grindhouse, I think, which was two movies. One was by Tarantino, and one was by Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, Django? God tier. I love that movie.
We're not on Django yet.
We're skipping ahead. Django. I wouldn't say God. I put high.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, two highs, one God.
Are we really just gonna pass over like is this the cover of is the cover of this what Forgive Me, Father, for What I Must Do is based on?
I don't. What is that?
What? You've never seen this?
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Forgive me, Father, for what I must do. Is it one of these?
Yeah, what's if
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be, right? Yeah, it's the exact same pose. I've never seen it. Desperado. Sounds really familiar. Uh, don't all of Robert Rodriguez's movies take place in the same universe? So this movie, Desperado, takes place in the Spy Kids universe, I think.
Yeah.
El Mariachi, haven't seen. The Faculty, I haven't seen, let alone heard of.
Never seen that.
Forum, never seen. From Dusk Till Dawn, I put in mid tier. It's a fun movie, but it's not great, if that makes sense. Quentin Tarantino plays a pedophile who is obsessed with children's feet in this movie.
Oh, this is not gonna age well in 10 years.
Well, I mean, like, he's also, like, said many game rewards in his time, so I don't know. I don't know if you can cancel him at this point.
Uh, anyway, Hateful Eight. I didn't like this movie at all. I thought it was pretty boring as fuck. I'm gonna put it in shit tier. People are probably gonna kill me.
No, it's
Yeah, everyone
fine.
watching this video is really mad right now.
Yeah. Inglorious Bastards, God tier. I think this is an awesome movie. I have no problems with it. Incredibly fun to watch. Very engaging. Great performances. To me, this is no issues. Perfect. Anyone? Either of you have seen it?
Oh, wait, which one? Inglorious
Inglorious
Bastard?
Bastards.
I haven't seen it, but, like, honestly, like, I'm sure I would like it.
I thought you were gonna like give like a hot take opinion about it, like put it in like shit tier. I haven't seen it, but it's shit tier or something.
I
Jackie
haven't seen it.
Brown, haven't seen. Kill Bill 1 and 2. I watched them back to back, so I forget like where one ends and one begins. So I'm lumping them together. I would put them in mid tier.
Kill Bill, I would say is God tier. It's probably my favorite Tarantino movie that I've seen
Ooh,
for sure.
interesting. Maybe we put them in high tier then. I feel like that's a good compromise.
I like
Uh,
both. Though. I think Kill Bill 1's better than Kill Bill 2, though. Also.
I am very sad that I have not seen either of the Machete movies, both of which are canon to the Spy Kids universe. And Machete, the character in these R-rated, incredibly violent movies about killing, is canonically the same Machete as Danny Trejo's character in Spy Kids.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
the
he wasn't
character
super.
originally from Spy Kids?
Yes,
No.
Machete came out after Spy Kids.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Actually?
Machete came out in 2010. Spy Kids came out in like
No.
'99, right?
Amazing.
I'm gonna say I haven't seen it. Have not seen Natural Born Killers.
This is a biopic about Pitbull.
I thought it was a biopic about Agent 47.
Okay, Zach. Zach, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, your favorite.
Put it in shit tier. Put it in shit tier. This movie fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, like it. I
Slice of life movie.
it is 100% a slice of life movie,
Filler movie.
filler movie for not a series. I'm gonna say low tier though because like the aesthetic and music were very good,
It's
and
literally it is a filler movie for the last like 3 minutes of it, and it's not even good.
yeah, fuck it, shit, dear. Once Upon a Time in
I
Mexico.
I hold on. I went into this movie not knowing what it was about, and at no point did it ever make any attempt to explain it. So if you don't know what this movie is about going into it, it
It's
just
not
makes
followable. Yeah.
it makes literally no sense. Like stuff just happens at random,
It
and
is. It
people
is 100% a slice of life movie for the two main characters, and it's like their day to day lives. And then there's
the
like an
thing is so like
interlude. There's like an interlude just for Margot Robbie's feet, and
isn't
that's it.
it so don't you isn't it like a little bit disrespectful to like make a movie about like a like someone getting murdered, but just have it be about two fictional people that you've made up
But no
to
one gets
fit the
murdered in the
premise.
movie. It's like an alternate history, just like
Yeah,
Inglorious
but someone got
Bastards.
but someone got murdered in real life.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a war. It's like a woman and her unborn child got killed.
Yep.
Like, and now it's like, all right, yeah, we made a slice of life movie about two bros fixing a roof or something. What else do they do in that movie? And then like some like
He like
ominous,
goes on an adventure with like a hippie child, and they end up at the Manson Ranch or whatever.
yeah, and then like an ominous guy shows up at the house in the middle of the night, and they make no explanation of who or why
He's
that happened,
there.
and it
You're
never
just
comes up
supposed to
again.
know it's Charles Manson. Like they don't explain it at all.
No,
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's like 40 minutes of this movie that like cuts away to Margot Robbie, and she just goes to a movie theater to watch a movie that she is in, and just puts up her feet, and just the camera just films her feet for like 40 minutes. Um,
I'm pretty sure that part is like maybe 3 minutes long, but it feels like it
it
goes on
feels
for
like
an
40
hour.
minutes.
It's
Anyway,
so long.
yeah, you know what? In talking about it, I've been persuaded to shit tier.
But it honestly probably deserves to be lower than these other two movies that I haven't seen, but no way could be
I'm gonna
worse.
move Hateful Eight to low tier. I think Hateful Eight is better than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Agreed.
Um, okay, Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
There's a
this
second one.
this is by
That was
Robert Rodriguez. I
terrible.
haven't seen it. Planet Terror. That's also part of the Grindhouse. Haven't seen it. Pulp Fiction. This is, in my opinion, the best movie on this list. Oh no, never mind. Not the best movie on this list, but
Yeah, I was about to say, what is that?
one of the best movies ever made. It's perfect in every way. It was probably one of the movies that got me into movies. Period. Absolute
tier.
god tier. Why high tier, not god tier?
Shut.
No justification.
The justification. Just shut.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
seen the whole movie. That's fine.
okay. It's perfect. Also, I'm like a huge slut for like things that are told out of order that you have to piece together the order. And Pulp Fiction does that. So, Reservoir Dogs, I've seen this. I don't remember anything that happens in this movie, so I would put it at haven't seen. Have either of you seen it?
No.
Okay.
Here we go. The true banner.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl
Shark Boy
3D
God
God
tier.
tier. Like
Best movie on the list, baby.
best movie on the list. Absolute
That's
classic.
That's not true. It's only the second best.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm sorry. Only the second best on this list. We're getting to the best. Yeah, absolute god tier. Dream. Anyway,
Shut your face, you little bleep.
what are your thoughts on Shorts?
Is this the one
That
about
movie
the
fucking
with?
sucks.
Is this the one that we watched?
No,
Or
Yeah,
no?
we definitely saw this movie.
No, that was I Want to Be Heroes or
that
something.
was We Can Be Hero. We can be viewers.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Shorts?
I never heard of it.
So I did see this movie with my father and my little brother, and I remember thinking it was actually trash, and I was like 12 at the time, so it must be disgustingly bad. So I'm
Do
gonna
you
put it in short
remember
here.
what drink you got at the theater when you were there?
So I don't think we got one, but it's about like
I'm sure you
aliens and
did.
shit. It's like the stupidest fucking movie.
Okay.
It's just so bad. It's that bad. Like it's so unmemorable that I don't even know what happened.
Okay. I have not seen Sin City or Sin City 2. Have either of you?
Is this about Cincinnati?
Ooh, I
I've
wonder
not
if it
seen it.
is. Anyway, I'm gonna reorder the Spy Kids movies here to be in order. Spy Kids
Spy Kids
1. You ready for this? You ready for this? I have seen 2 and I have seen 3. I've seen both 2 and 3 many, many times. I've never seen 1.
Really?
One is like
I know all the
one is
iconography,
actually
like I know the thumb people.
One's the one, yeah, the one
Like,
with the thumbs.
okay, tell me.
the time tier. So here's the thing. I've watched this movie like actually probably like over 100 times if I had to guess. I
It's
had a VHS
interesting
of
that
it when I
you've
was
seen it
like
over 100 times and I've seen it none.
so I used to have a VHS of it in what's it called when I was a kid, and this is one of the VHSs I fucking wore out. Like I watched the shit out of this movie.
Okay.
So I've seen it many times. It is high tier. It is not a god tier movie. It is a high tier movie.
Yeah, I would agree. I'd also put Spy Kids 2 at high tier. I think this is great. I love it. It's classic.
Can someone remind me what happens in this one other
This is the
than
one
they
where they go to the
meet
island and they meet Steve
Steve
Buscemi.
Buscemi? Yeah, and
But
then
why do they go to the island?
what aren't there's like animals in it, right?
There's like
There's
weird
animals.
animals on the island. They go to the island because um there's like a villain organization that like they make all the adults fall asleep, right? Or something.
Yeah.
And then they got to go to the island. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but I remember liking it. And then there's the two rival spies, and one of them is like the girl that was in Hannah Montana, and she has like the spinny
Her hair
pigtails.
spins.
Yeah,
Her brother's there. Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna say hi.
Yeah, it's high.
um,
It has an amazing cold open too.
what's the? Oh, is that when she's like trapped on the amusement park ride, or is that in 3?
Yeah. No, that's the amusement park.
Okay, and
The third one starts with the water park too, right?
Yeah. Agua, meaning water.
okay, Spy Kids 3 got best movie on this list. God tier,
This
absolute
movie's fucking
classic.
awesome.
This is if you have watched the vlog ever, so much of the vlog is influenced by Spy Kids 3. Like it is so fucking incredible. Like
Tinker Toy.
I think Sylvester Stallone as the toy maker is like the best villain in anything ever. Like he is so good.
The guy.
The guy,
What's his name?
Elijah
Wood,
Wood.
who
Yeah.
at the time was incredibly famous for having just been in Lord of the Rings, and they get him in this movie to show up for 30 seconds.
He's the guy.
Oh my god.
Everything in this movie. It's
Ryan
also
Replace-
also the movie's like an hour, 10 minutes long or something. It's just so fast, and every minute of
Yeah.
it is good.
I didn't get her email address. Okay.
Oh no, Julie.
Okay, I think we're fucked for the rest of the list. Spy Kids 4.
Movie sucks.
I've never seen it, but just put it in shit tier out of
Yeah,
fuck
fuck it.
all.
It's
Fuck it.
It's like they like replaced all the characters, and the mom is pregnant. And I watched it once, and I
Awful.
finished it. It was terrible.
True Romance, haven't seen.
Low tier.
Have you seen
I've
it?
never seen it. I've never seen it.
Ugly Dolls? Is that supposed to be here? Is that by one of them?
No, it's
Yeah, it's by Quentin
not.
Tarantino.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I think this is pretty pretty fair. We're putting, all the classics. You got Inglourious Basterds, Oscar winner,
No,
Pulp
the
Fiction.
director's Kelly Asbury. It should not be
Yeah, that's. Is it a bit? Is it like a bit by someone that created the tier list?
there.
Um. Anyway, so this is. I think this is pretty definitive. I feel pretty fair on this. I'm like tempted to move Once Upon a Time in Hollywood up to low tier, but I feel like because I feel
If
like
you,
Alita was
yeah,
worse.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I don't. You don't. Lord forgive me for what I must yabba dabba do. If you move that shit up to low tier.
Okay. Last list I have open. Fruit.
I'm
Oh my
never watching
God.
another movie that's like something 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 location.
Last Night in Soho, which has completely grown on me from the time I watched it, and has gotten a lot better in my head.
If anything starts with something 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 location, it's a slice of life movie.
Not well. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is a slice of life movie, but it's one of the best movies ever made.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it's a slice of life
It
movie.
is. It's just two men get unfathomably high, potentially life-endingly high, and go to Las Vegas, and that's the whole movie. Um,
We need to make like more like I don't know,
vlog.
going to sleep in Cincinnati.
We should make vlogs like titled that way. Last night.
Once upon a time in Orlando.
Are we up for fruit? Are we doing fruit?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
We could, yeah. I'm just looking at the first two entries of this, and I'm already mad.
There's a lot of hot takes. There's no fucking yellow apples here, which are the best apple.
There's no such thing as a green apple. Well, like, I mean, there's such thing as a green apple. What the
Granny
fuck's a red
Smith.
apple? Is it a red delicious? That doesn't look like a red
I think
delicious.
they're just lumping all of the apples together.
That's like a million different fruits. It's like,
Okay,
I mean, green
think of.
apple
do
is
you
God tier.
could you take a dog in a fight? Yeah, I could take some of them.
Yeah, it's pretty
Maybe just don't
racist,
specify.
honestly. It's pretty classifying all red apples and all green apples together is pretty racist.
Well, there really only is one green apple, so that part's true. But there's a billion red apples. And there's
You
also
know
a
what?
yellow
You know
apple.
what? Do we do a non-rankable? Too racist to rank.
Yeah. You would agree, right? You've had Sweet Tango. Right?
Sweet Tango is so much better than a normal red apple.
Is that a
Like,
red apple? Does that count as a red apple?
I
Is
think
that being
so.
lumped
I
in?
think well, Sweet Tango is like kind of yellowish, right? It's
It's
like
not really
reddish
yellow.
yellowish. Yeah, it's racist. Anyway,
It's yeah.
Racist.
green
Green apple's
apples,
God tier.
mid tier.
No. It's the the premier Apple blog on the web, the Apple list, ranks green apples as the worst apple.
Ooh,
Really?
worse than
I don't.
crab apples.
Those are not apples, but it's different fruit, I believe.
Okay.
However, I don't agree. I think yeah, they're probably mid tier.
Okay, so high tier is like the middle point, maybe between the two
No.
takes.
Um. Sorry, I'm
Apricot.
fucking sleepy.
Do you want to? You could dip. We can finish it up.
I'm dying.
Yeah,
Good night.
go to sleep.
All right, good night.
Okay. Now we got the two fruitists.
All right, the fruitists are awake.
The
fruitists
fruitists
have
are
logged on.
awake and ready to rank more fruit. We got apricot. Fuck apricots.
Banana.
They're shit tier. Avocado.
Avocado.
Avocado. I don't count that. I don't believe this is a fruit.
What? It's like a butter.
It's a spread. It's if anything, it's a vegetable. It's a savory spread. In my
Avocado, fruit or vegetable? The answer is fruit. Aw.
I don't want to rank this. Do you?
I mean, I mean, I guess if it's technically a fruit, I'll give it God tier.
Yeah, I feel like okay.
Well, it's tough
Too
to
much
say
of
because
non-seasoned avocado in one place is kind of gross. But like if it's seasoned properly and like handled well and portioned correctly, it's god tier.
I feel like you've taken the words out of my mouth. It's yeah, like it on its own, it's okay. With like salt and pepper, it's insane.
Yeah, like avocado toast, like the millennial trend, fucking god tier. Like so good. Okay, bananas, high tier. That's my take.
Dude, I love bananas. I wish I could still eat them. They're the like the form factor of a banana. It's
They're the perfect fruit. You just
it
peel the
perfectly
side.
fits in your hand.
It
You
perfectly
wrap
fits
your
in your
fingers
mouth.
around one end, and it even comes with a handle to peel it off. You just can't explain that.
Yeah, high tier.
Yeah,
Blackberries. I want to put these at high tier, but the seeds get stuck in your teeth, and it's so annoying. So I feel like it gets deducted to mid tier because of that.
this is like one of the few fruits you could like eat outside.
Yeah,
Like
I
if you
would.
find this on a bush, this is like one of the fruits that you could find on a bush and eat.
Yeah, I when I my grandparents when I was little in Long Island, they used to have a bunch of blackberry and raspberry bushes in their backyard, and I would just sit out there and eat them all day, and they were fucking
I feel
good.
like I feel like all the other like almost everything else on this list is like human designed or genetic engineered,
Yeah, except for
created by
raspberries.
like
um,
but like blackberries and raspberries, they just exist. Like you can just eat them.
yeah, I feel like blackberry and raspberry. Like I
You
remember
you
that's
can
like
find a wild avocado.
I associate Pokemon like when I was first playing Pokemon Emerald as a child, I was sitting in my grandparents' backyard eating I remember I was fighting like a gym leader, eating blackberries off the bush. So I'm gonna say, you know what? I've been persuaded, high tier. I'm moving it up.
They
Black
get that natural instinct bonus.
yeah. Black currant. Have you had any black currant recently?
I don't think aren't black currants like illegal to have in the U.S.
I don't
At
fucking
least they
know.
used
I've
to
never
be.
had them.
I watched the Lofty Pursuits video on black currant, but yeah, at some point they were like illegal to import to the U.S. because of like tree like disease and stuff. I don't know
Interesting.
if it's still the case. I think you could probably get them nowadays, but yeah, this is a much more popular fruit elsewhere on the planet where it can
Interesting.
be legally grown.
Blueberries. I think this is the blueberries are the definition of mid tier.
I don't like blueberries.
You'd say low.
I mean, mid tier is fine. It's just like
Yeah, to me they're
I
textbook. Like if they're there, I'll eat them, but I would never buy blueberries.
I'll eat like one or two, and then that's enough for like a year.
Yeah, cantaloupe. This was when I was a kid.
Cantaloupe?
I always when I was a kid, I always thought cantaloupe was the filler fruit. Like I always thought, like this is what they put in the fruit salad to take up space.
Yeah.
And my opinion of cantaloupe has changed over time. I think cantaloupe is high tier. Having had it as an adult, I think it is much better than I thought as a kid.
I don't often eat the like. auxiliary melons. Though I do remember the last time I ate it, liking it.
Yeah.
I just, you know, I prefer a normal melon. I prefer a watermelon instead
I'm
of a
a melon.
cantaloupe melon or a honeydew melon.
Is honeydew on here? It has to be,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, there it is. Uh, let's rank honeydew now. Fuck it. Honeydew. I love this as a kid. This is the opposite trajectory of cantaloupe. I love this as a kid, and I hate it now.
I think I'm like allergic to cantaloupe or something.
Did honeydew get worse over time? Like, did like the quality of honeydew go down? Because I feel like I loved it as a kid, and it is just shit now. I
This
can
is
never
like
find a good honeydew now.
we're getting into like the like conspiracy side of fruits, but yeah, some fruits have gotten worse. Like red delicious apples have gotten worse
Oh yeah,
because Apple
100%.
even says so.
Yeah, fuck.
I trust him.
I'm gonna say like I feel like maybe just the quality of the honeydew grown has gone down. It's just shit now. It's just always gross.
You know
Uh,
another fruit slash vegetable is shit,
what?
and the quality has gone way down.
What?
Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's very rare to find a good tomato now. When you get it,
Tomatoes.
it's
Yeah.
good. When you get a good tomato, it's good. But like, it's rare now. Like every tomato I buy at the store is usually not good.
Yeah.
Coconuts.
I don't think I've ever eaten a good tomato. Coconuts.
It fires and spurts. I never eaten a straight coconut.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually. I would like to. They look delicious.
Yeah, coconut milk is good.
Yeah, it's
Cherries.
alright.
Cherries, for as ubiquitous as the flavor is, cherries are not great. They're just messy, the messiest fucking fruit. The juice just gets everywhere. There's like these big pits in the middle. Yeah, fuck cherries. I'm gonna say shit tier.
Not a big cherry boy.
Cranberries. I never had raw cranberries. I've only had them dried, so I don't think I can rank them. How about you?
I don't think I've ever even had dried cranberries.
Dried cranberries are very good. Dates. I don't
Dates.
like dates.
I haven't had. I'll stop you when I've had anything.
Okay.
I don't see anything I've had for
Dragon
that long.
fruit, great flavor. Never had it by itself. Durian. Is this the one that like smells really bad?
Yeah. This is the one in Mario that you kick.
Yeah, yeah. Figs. I never had fig. I've had fig Newtons, fig Newters.
I've also had a fig Newt.
uh, gooseberries. Have you had some
A
gooseberries lately?
gooseberry? Did you just say a gooseberry? I would like a gooseberry. I've never had a gooseberry. I don't even know what that is. Oh,
Uh,
grapefruit.
grapefruit god tier.
Yeah, I got to.
It's the best citrus probably.
It even has the potential to like fuck up your medication for some things. It's
Hunter
like the
S.
only thing.
Thompson said, like, what was the Hunter S. Thompson grapefruit quote? He like every one of his works, like he mentions like grapefruits like 50 times. Uh,
4 Bloody Marys, 2 grapefruit.
yeah, this is the load I was thinking of. I've always loved marijuana. It's been a source of joy and comfort to me for many years, and I still think of it as a basic staple of life, along with beer and ice and grapefruits. And millions of Americans agree with me. I agree. I agree.
That's like the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's like food, shelter, beer, ice, and grapefruits. A grapefruit with just like sugar is insane.
I never had it with sugar. I've just had it like straight up plain.
Oh, it's good too.
It's like that Drake and Josh episode. Red grapes, God tier. Well, no. I'd say purple grapes, which aren't on here, are God tier. I say red grapes are high tier.
I feel like grapes leave a lot to be desired.
Ooh, grapes are like honestly were my favorite fruit for a while. Not anymore. The lowest I could go for grapes are high.
I found there's actually a lot of fruits that I'm allergic to, but
Are you allergic to grapes?
I am.
Ooh. Grapes
Grapes,
do want to kill my
honeydew.
friend.
They don't want to kill me. They just want to hurt me.
They want to hurt my friend, God tier.
With that said, I will still eat like a few of them.
I'm gonna say high tier.
Yeah, it's fine.
White grapes mid tier. I feel like they're like right next to blueberries. Like just
Yeah, it's fine. You ever had a frozen grape?
no. I can't
Oh
say I
yeah, they're
have.
tight.
Kiwis,
I've never had
high
a kiwi.
tier. I think they are incredibly. They would be God tier, but they are incredibly difficult to peel. Uh,
You should just eat the like fur.
you're not supposed. I think that you're not supposed to eat the fur, but I do because it's like I can't
There's a
peel it right.
Joshua. There's a lot of things you aren't supposed to do.
I'm gonna say high tier.
They even say you're not supposed to like eat the shells of pumpkin seeds and sesame seeds. What are they called? Sunflower seeds.
Yes.
But I do anyway.
Lemon. Okay. My stance right now: lemon high, lime god. Uh,
Put them
these.
both in God.
Yeah. Fuck it. You know what? Both in God. These are not edible on their own.
Yes, they
They
are.
they are, but they're the best flavoring devices ever created. You don't need anything else but lemon and lime for flavoring shit.
I. It doesn't. It's not that hard. You can get to a point where you could just eat them straight up, and they're very good.
Yeah, I like limes more than lemons, but I can't deny the power of a lemon.
I will agree.
Yeah, lychees. You ever have a lychee?
No, I thought that was like a fictional thing from Animal Crossing.
Mango's god tier. Probably the best fruit you could buy in a store, like straight up.
I should give mangoes another shot. I've never
I
really
have one in
liked
my
them.
fridge right now. I got it. I fucking got it. It's a mango
Maybe we actually have a mango tree. Maybe I'll try one the
from the
next time we
tree, from the
pop.
source. Yeah, mango's god tier in my opinion. Nectarines, ah,
I don't think
low
I've ever had a
tier, low
nectarine.
tier.
When are you guys eating all these fruits?
It's just like about that's just was in the house sometimes as a kid, you know.
Yeah, nectarine.
Yeah, yeah, they just showed up. Um,
I feel like I only ever like buy apples.
orange, high tier. I grapefruits are better oranges.
I don't like oranges at all.
Ooh, I would say mid. You know what? I think mid's fair.
I think oranges kind of live because they smell good, but like
No, you know what? Fuck it. Oranges are going to low tier. Tangerines are high tier.
these actually are a lot more appetizing. I
Easier
like
to
a little bit
eat,
of
taste
tangerines.
better, smell the same. Papaya, I've never had.
I got it. I got it. It's a fucking mango.
Gray's papaya, on the other hand.
I
Passion
like
fruit.
papaya.
Passion fruit. I've never eaten a passion fruit, but the flavor is incredible. Passion fruit juice, especially in Israel, god tier. But I've never had an actual passion fruit.
I should eat more fruits. I feel like I've
They're like it's funny because like fruits are just like when you're a kid, you think candy is better, but when you're an adult, like fruit is just better candy.
fruit is just it's still like way too sweet for me most of the time.
Yeah, some fruits are way too sweet. Um, peach,
I don't know.
peach is low tier. James and a Giant Peach, god tier movie. The peaches themselves low tier.
I should call her.
A
Pear?
pear. You see, some pears are incredible and some pears are shit.
Where are you eating pears?
What? They're like a common fruit. They're at like every grocery store.
How often are you at the grocery store and you're like, I'm gonna buy a pear?
Sometimes, like a few times a year, maybe, like probably like 3 or 4 times a year.
Wow, I must just be insane with how I purchase things.
I'm gonna say high.
Aren't they just like dry apples?
Nah, they taste different. You know what? I'm gonna go mid. Because sometimes when you have a shit pear, it's really shit. But when you have a really good pear, it's god tier. How often do you get some persimmon?
Like yeah, every Thursday or something. Isn't this the? Isn't this like a Greek philosopher or something? Or is it
Persimmon?
Persephone?
You're thinking of the Greek goddess Persephone.
Oh, I see.
But persimmons are like a fruit in Greek mythology, though, too, right?
Really?
I don't know.
Are they real?
I didn't think I never had a persimmon. Pineapple. Pineapple hurts your mouth. I don't know if it hurts your mouth.
I
Hurts
don't
my
like
mouth.
pineapple.
I'd say mid tier.
I don't. Oh, it's just like a lot of these things are just way too sweet for me.
Yeah, no, at low tier. Fuck it. Plums, shit tier. Plums are the worst fruit. Whenever my parents would come home with plums, I'd be like, fuck. They're awful. They're like always sour. They're like, but not like good lemon sour. It's like sour that it's not supposed to be sour. They're gross. Plums suck. Cock.
A cock they do?
Cock on the other hand. Anyway, pomegranate.
No. Pomegranate.
No.
No, 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 no.
You know what? I agree with her. I think pomegranates are the most. They're not meant to be eaten. They're the most difficult, like frustrating thing to eat. They're so messy, get everywhere. They taste the taste quality of taste to misery of eating it ratio is just way too big for me to put in anything other than shit. The flavor is pretty good, but like the eating process is just miserable.
Do you remember that Tumblr post where it's like, please, it's like, please tag pictures of gore, and then someone just replies like, this is literally a picture of a pomegranate.
Like, have you ever seen someone try to eat a pomegranate? It's not pleasant to watch.
I think I'd just turn away, avert my eyes.
uh,
It's too
okay,
hilarious.
most eaten fruit, pomelos.
I've actually had pomelos.
You have. I've
Yeah,
never had it. What would you
I
put it?
I remember them being fire. It's been a very long time, so I can say with no degree of confidence. But if I were to see this in a store, I'd absolutely buy it just to try it again.
I'd say that sounds like a high tier to me.
And yeah,
Red currants.
I don't. Probably like black currants. Maybe
Star.
maybe this is like the green apple, red apple thing, where there's a million different types of currants, but there's only two of them on the list.
Yeah, could be. Starfruit, high tier.
I've never had a star fruit.
Incorrect, Zach. You
What?
have had a star fruit
I have
because
had a
one
star
of our
fruit.
teachers at Donna Klein brought in star fruit and cut up pieces for all of us to eat. That's the first time I ever had star fruit, and I have loved it ever since.
Wow. I think we should try some fruits the next time.
Yeah, we should just go. Right now, I have like a mango and some grapes in the fridge. Um, raspberries, I think they go with blackberries because they're just completely natural. They're just you get them off bushes.
Yeah, they got that. They got that nature bonus.
Yeah. Okay. Here's probably my hottest takes. Strawberries are fucking shit tier.
I don't like these things. These and
Strawberries
these are
suck.
probably. This is probably another fruit that's gotten worse over time.
Yeah, definitely got worse over time. They're like almost always sour now.
Yeah,
And fucking like everyone associates the smell and like the candy flavor of strawberry. It's like one of the most common popular flavors. But strawberries themselves are shit tier. People just buy them out of like this like false memory of like, oh, strawberries, you know.
surely they've just gotten worse. Like it
Oh
couldn't
my
be much
god.
better.
I didn't my son is on this list.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No, I just noticed. Anyway,
I guess you'll have to meet him.
yeah. Watermelon. Uh okay, I think this is where we're going to like have a super argument. Watermelon low tier.
I heavily disagree. This would probably be God tier for me.
Who?
But I'll settle for high tier. That's fine.
I think high tier is fair. Watermelon to
Yeah.
me is like gets nauseating after a little while.
Well, you shouldn't eat like a whole watermelon. Like
Just sit there.
that Chinese guy in the video where he bangs his head against the plate and then eats an entire watermelon in 5 seconds.
Don't people
You seen that
like cut
video?
holes? I don't know if I have. Don't people cut holes in watermelons and like fill it with like liquor?
Can you I don't know, probably. Can you go on YouTube and type in Chinese guy eat watermelon?
Yeah, I can. This is on the video.
Yeah. You've definitely seen this video before.
I'm just probably not remembering.
Chinese guy eat watermelon. Yeah, first one.
He
My
peeled the
favorite meme.
whole. He peeled the whole thing.
最近在网上天天有很多人挑战全网啃西瓜，有没有来挑战我呢？说寄给500公斤。
This is me when I see a watermelon.
So messy, the messiest.
最近在网上天天有很多人挑战全网啃西瓜，有没有
That was incredible.
说寄给500公斤。
And you get the other classic watermelon video.
This is one of the pinnacle watermelon videos.
What is this room? Just hell. This is like what I imagine hell is like.
This video is just insane. I don't know any other way.
It's like some apples floating in the water.
There's an apple, a tree branch falls on him. He rolls over, a watermelon falls out, and it falls into.
It means he was sleeping on the watermelon under his back, and also there's like the water has been there long enough that there's algae on the water. Wild. Anyway, back to ranking fruit.
Yeah, that makes watermelons high tier.
Yeah. Anyway, this is too racist to rank.
Asian pear.
Like, is it just like I feel like that's just a racist attack against pears.
Not all pears are Asian.
But there's regular. I'm saying like pear and Asian pear. Why are you singling them out?
Yeah, we've got all the other kinds of pears.
Yeah.
Bro.
Anyway, I never had an Asian pear. Guava.
Guava.
Never had.
Guava is like, it's like a flavor of soap.
Yeah. Blood orange. I've had many blood orange flavored things. I don't know if I've straight up eaten a blood orange. Have you?
I hate whatever the fuck the next thing is. I've never eaten a blood orange.
A custard apple? What the fuck is that? Look at the outside of that fruit.
Please search this so I can see a larger image of it.
The fuck is a custard apple?
What the hell?
This looks like something that would like turn out to be an alien.
You see the one in the bottom right?
This one.
Yeah, it looks like the angel from Evangelion.
I was about to say the same thing.
It's like the CLA logo.
Yeah. God, this looks disgusting.
This is why God's in his heaven.
Benefits of a custard
I
apple. Aids digestion, has anti-aging properties, good for heart and blood health, is stimulating and cooling, and ideal
What
for
does it
women with
taste
PCOS.
What does it taste like? Can you pull up the Wikipedia? Jamie, pull up custard apple Wikipedia page.
Okay. Come on. It's native to the Americas, but it's found on the island of Timor as early as 1000 CE. The fuck's Timor?
More? East
It's
Timor.
in the southern end of maritime Southeast Asia. So that's like yeah, that area.
So sorry, I've been playing a lot of GeoGuessr recently.
I gotta play more GeoGuessr too. Maybe after we're done recording this, we should do GeoGuessr.
I think you have to pay for it now or something.
What the fuck? What does it taste like?
It says it tastes like
Sweet and pleasant. A kid should. We gotta find some fucking custard apples now.
Oh, yeah, custard apple, sure.
Ground cherries. What the fuck are these?
These are just cherries you dropped on the ground.
Kumquats. We're in like the fucking like. Do these actually exist? Section of the list. Kumquats. Never actually seen someone eat a kumquat, or it's just a funny name. Mulberries again. Didn't think those were real. Raisins. Shit tier.
Is this a fruit?
What?
Why are if this is a fruit, then why are craisins not on here?
Yeah, craisins are god tier. Raisins are shit tier. That's my take.
Jackfruit?
Wasn't there like a raisins like video or something where like Ben Saint was like putting raisins around the city or something? That's real, right? It's probably gone now.
Shit tier.
Shit tier.
Just because Ben Saint put them around the city.
Jackfruit. Again, didn't think this was real.
Never heard of it before.
I'm faced with some tough decisions here because I didn't know that my son was going to be here today. My son, Peach Mangosteen. You know, I'm really sorry that I neglected him all these years. He popped out of my womb, and I just threw him on the side of the road and said, "You got to become a self-made man, Peach Mangosteen." And didn't think I'd be seeing him again so soon. But you know what? Fuck him. Shit tier. Never had. A rambutan?
Is this what kombucha is made out of?
A rambutan? The fuck's a rambutan?
I'm just reading up on Wikipedia. Apparently, the common orange is a hybrid of a pomelo and a mandarin.
What's a pomelo?
That's the yellow one that we ranked.
I never had a pomelo.
This is the one that I had as a kid and thought was fire.
Interesting. A rambutan. These are another ones that look like aliens.
Yeah. How are you supposed to eat this?
I assume you peel off the outside and just eat the little white orb.
Is rambutan harmful to humans?
Oh, fuck. Sour cherries? It just sounds like a rotten cherry.
You just got a bad outlook on life.
White currants.
Sometimes it's good for a cherry to be sour.
White currants are fucking racist.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is definitive.
Yeah, you can't argue with it now that it's done.
Yeah, anyway, there's one more thing I want to see if it exists.
Please don't say vegetable tier list.
No. No, nothing. Okay, you're spared.
What is it?
I wanted to rank the 5 books of Moses.
We can do that. It's only 5 of them.
Like
Old Testament or something.
Yeah, that's probably good. Shin Megami. I'm curious
with
the Rock. Literally God. Oh, these are characters.
Not books. Oh wait, no, they're not. They're characters.
We might rank the characters.
The Old Testament.
I want to see what.
Go down.
Fuck. Where you see
Old
it?
Testament tier list.
Okay. What is this? I saw a hot babe. Not anymore.
This looks like the most generic thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay, let's go. Whoa! What's all this? Is the other shit like fan fiction?
No, it's the rest of the. How do you not know this?
It's like all the other shit that they put in like Haftarahs, right?
the rest of the book?
Um, I don't know if I have the knowledge to do anything other than the first 5.
Let's just do the first 5 then. They're all there.
God tier. I mean, they're technically all a god tier, but
Well, there's only 5 of them, so I don't think we really need 5 tiers. But you can do it if you want.
low tier. Shit tier. Okay. Genesis, high tier. I feel like it is kind of a lore dump. It's a lot of information cram packed into a small space. The pacing is kind of, but I think it's a great start. You get a lot of cool characters. It sets up the lore. It gives the background.
Yeah.
Sets the stage. High tier. Uh, where's Exodus? Exodus. If I can find it on this list, Exodus is god tier. This is the class. It is Passover right now. We just had the Seder. This is the classic, like,
Basically everything interesting that happens that happened in this book.
yeah, like it is so quick paced. Like my bar mitzvah portion, Moses kills an Egyptian and runs away into the desert, meets his wife and his gonna goes back to Egypt. The 10 plagues happen. They all leave Egypt and then to go to Mount Sinai and get the 10 commandments. That is one parsha.
It's one.
That is one parsha. But anyway, Genesis is this is the story. This is like the hot lore. And like I think it's I mean Exodus I meant to say. Exodus is god tier. That's to me. Then we got Leviticus, shit tier. Leviticus is just a list of laws, right?
Yep.
Leviticus shit tier. I think there was one chapter I read that was just about how to dispose of semen.
Yeah.
And that was interesting, but otherwise,
I'm not following that.
Leviticus numbers. Where's numbers? There we go. There's shit
Isn't
tier.
numbers like entirely taxes?
There's one that's like it's just like a census, right? Of like all the Jews that were alive at the time, I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
All Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy all take place in the desert.
Deuteronomy has some cool shit. Okay, Deuteronomy kind of fucking sucks because they do like an entire recap of everything that's happened so far, and then like it's a little anticlimactic when the main character of the series is punished for hitting a rock.
He hit a rock. He hit a rock with a stick.
He hit a rock with a stick because I think he was, if I remember correctly, he was supposed to have a meeting with God, and God was running late, and Moses got frustrated and hit the rock, and God was like, "This was a test, and you failed. You're now, after doing all of the shit for me, you're now not allowed to go into Israel."
Yeah, he hit a rock. He took a stick and he hit a rock. It's a rock.
Yeah.
He hit a rock.
But you got like a lot of key moments, like Moses passes the leadership down to Joshua to actually go into Israel because he can't. It's a bittersweet ending. It's like it's like a Gurren Lagann ending. Like after all he does, he can't. He doesn't get what he want.
For no reason.
Yeah, he doesn't get what he wants in the end. Like Simone, like after everything he did to save the universe and to save Nia, he doesn't get to be with Nia in the end. And and it's the same shit. So I would say like mid tier because of the ending, but definitely nowhere near Genesis and Exodus, or maybe low tier. Okay, we ranked the 5 books of the Torah.
I feel like there's a few more I could go for.
Okay,
Job.
we could. Job is just a great name.
Job's pretty good. This is the one about a guy that just gets completely fucked, right?
That sounds familiar. That's probably right.
God just like constantly fucks this guy for no reason, and he stays religious or something. I don't know.
Job. Where'd you put Job?
Put it in high tier.
Okay, Zechariah.
Zechariah.
I don't know what fucking happens in Zechariah. I'm gonna make an IDK tier.
No, you don't need to. 'Cause it's gonna be
There's
really
so
long.
many.
Another one I could go for probably Ruth. It's on there.
Is Ruth? Yeah. Ruth was good.
Ruth is fire. Ruth's like god tier.
Yeah.
It's about like a whore.
Yeah. Fucking god tier. Is Esther on here? Yeah. Esther
one-
is weird because
Is this
it's
the Purim one?
yeah. It's because it's like the Jews are all gonna be killed, and there's like this like they come up with this cool plot to stop it from happening, and that part's cool. But then it's like the resolution of it, and I did not learn about this until I was an adult because they censor this in Jewish education when you're a
Yeah, I
kid.
brought this up.
But the resolution of this is that the Jews then turn around and like commit genocide themselves, and they censor this heavily. But you don't learn about this as a kid. I did not learn about this until I was a full-grown adult. So it's very weird. It's a very weird book because it
It's
ends with
weird that
us doing.
the whole thing is like about the Persians are gonna like kill the Jews, and then they win and they get the approval from the king, and the king's like, "Don't do this," and I'm like, "Yes, all right, let's go kill Persians now."
Yeah.
Also, this one takes place like 4,000 years after everything else. This one's
Yeah, because
really strange.
this is after the exile. This is after I think when the Jews were banished to Babylon, right? Yeah, yeah. It's weird as fuck. It's kind of like I'm trying to think of like like another like series that's like that where it's
This
like
one like way later, like Mad Max.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it in mid tier.
Yeah, that's fine. The I feel like Ezekiel's probably pretty good.
Like the
I know a little
bread.
bit about it.
What happens in? I don't know what happens in Ezekiel.
Isn't that the one that's about like the end of the world? It's like about the apocalypse.
Ooh, I don't know that one. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I've ever
We
read it.
I feel like we should maybe read through.
I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. This year,
It can't be
fuck it.
that long, right?
Alberto's reading through One Piece. I'm reading through. I'm reading through the Old
The
Testament.
Bible. I feel like you could then throw in like there's only like 4 more books of the New Testament.
Yeah, just get it
You could
all.
throw
Get it
those in
all
too.
in. Yeah. Um.
Isn't which is the one? I think it's Kings 1 or Kings 2. That's about like the guy who cuts off the foreskins.
I don't know. I don't know
You
this
know what I'm
one.
talking about?
No.
It's King David or Solomon or something is like tasked with. It's the one where he kills Goliath or something. And he's tasked with like killing 100
I don't remember
men
that
who
part.
aren't
I know the
Jewish.
part where he kills Goliath and then like gets the throne of Israel.
Well, he's tasked with killing 500 Philistines or something. Which I mean, they really love their genociding people who aren't
What the
them.
fuck? Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah, so he has to kill. He has to collect. He has to collect like foreskins, which is it's like his side quest. Anyway,
there's like two of a lot of these in here. Anyway, what is this foreskin collect? Where did you rank the foreskin collecting side quest?
top tier.
Got to, yeah. Okay, Jonah. I know this one. Jonah is about the
Yeah,
fucking
the
boy.
whale one.
Yeah. He's like,
This one's like a prequel, right?
is it? No, is it?
Yeah, 'cause it's about the flood, which is before
Is
everyone.
it like a flood side story? No, I don't think it's about the flood. I think what happens is like I think what you're thinking. So Jonah, God is like, go to this city and tell them that if they don't change their ways, they're gonna get smited. And Jonah's
Isn't
like,
this the guy who got ate by a whale?
yeah. Jonah's like, no, I don't want to go to the city. So he runs away and goes on like this pirate ship or something, and then the ship is like being in a huge storm because he tried to run away from God, which obviously you can't fucking run away from God because he's everywhere. He's in the sky. Anyway, so so yeah, then Jonah they threw Jonah overboard because he was causing the flood. the ship, and then he got eaten by the whale. And then when he was inside the whale, he like realized what he was doing is wrong. Then then he went to the city, did the thing. The city was saved, and then like the ending is like super weird. Like he's like sitting on the side of the city in the desert, like really thirsty. And like God like does some like mind fuckery tricks with him or something. And then Jonah like gets I can't remember exactly, but the ending is weird and kind of like throws off the whole rest of the story. But like I'd put it in mid tier. It's like
Whoever wrote
memorable.
these is not like a great storyteller. I say, judging with 6,000 years of storytelling experience between them, they basically written like the
This was
first
probably like
story.
the hottest. This was the hottest shit at the time.
It was. People were probably like pogging out of their minds for like, oh my god, and then he goes into the whale, and then you won't believe what happens next.
Uh,
I feel like I probably should read some of these other ones.
I'm gonna fucking read these. That's my resolution. My New Year's resolution is gonna because I don't think I know any of the rest of these. Jonah's on here twice. There's a lot of these are on here
You
twice.
call yourself a Jew fan?
You call yourself a
their
Jew
books.
enjoyer?
Name all their books.
What you couldn't remember Ecclesiastes?
Ecclesiastes? Yeah, no, I know him.
Soang.
Why are
Oath.
there two Joels?
Two Joels. Mika.
Mika? What about
Obadiah.
Malachi? I want to read Malachi.
That actually sounds sick. Where's Malachi?
Look up what Malachi is. I'm interested.
That actually sounds like Malachi's such a fucking sick name.
Imagine you're like a dude and you're chosen by God, and then they like write a whole book about you, and then nobody reads it.
Malachi is the tradition of he's the author of the Book of Malachi. No, I don't want to read about proper nouns. Book of Malachi is canonically the last book of it's canonically the last of the 12 prophets.
We get like a plot synopsis.
The Book of Malachi was written to correct the relaxed religious and social behavior of the Israelites, particularly priests and post-exilists. So this is like way later.
This one's not even a story.
Malachi has the people of Israel question God's love for them. Yeah, like any of the shit that happens in exile, I'm like, is kind of fan fiction, right? Like, it's so much later than the other shit. I don't know.
I don't know. Has anyone like
This guy looks sick
rewritten-
though. Honestly, I'm a Malachi fan.
Yeah, he looks chill. Has anyone rewritten the like books to be like actually good stories instead of like?
I did
This one's got,
see.
like,
I did. I
fiction
saw at a store once a Bible manga.
That sounds kind of fire.
Let me see if I can find it.
I just like I want to. Is there like
Not Bible. Oh yeah, this is. Yeah,
It's
here
the
it is.
Christian Bible. Has anyone written like? Everyone knows the Christian.
Like,
Bible.
rewritten the 5 books of Moses to like pace it better.
Yeah.
I should do it.
There's a good story. I'm sure there's a good story in some of these books, and they're probably public domain too.
You think a book that was written by God thousands of years ago? You think it's public domain?
Copyright exists until 75 years after the author's death, so if it really is written by God, it's probably still.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Still under copyright.
Let's do fucking the characters really quick.
Okay, sure.
I got energy in me. God tier. I think we have to save that for literally God for God.
You changed it from literally God to
God tier.
literally God tier.
Can't wait to put some Torah characters in shit tier. Literally Satan. Lot. He looked Yeah, he was in Sodom and Gomorrah, right? And he like him and his family got spared, and they all ran away. And then they said, if you look back, his wife turned to stone. It wasn't him. Yeah, they're like, if you look back,
She
you'll
turned to
turn
salt.
salt. Yeah,
Even.
and then he fucks his daughters.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
High tier for incest.
Yeah.
Daniel.
They kind of
Damn,
they kind
Daniel.
of uh they kind of skipped they glided over that part
Oh
in
god,
the
it's gonna be
story.
tough when we get to all of the brothers of Joseph. uh,
God, Asher, Yisachar, Zvulun, Dina, Yosef, and Benjamin. Yeah, I know him.
I know all
Could you
their
tell?
names from the fucking song we had to learn in middle school and elementary
Yo,
school.
What about Yisachar? Is he on here? I bet he is.
He's got to be on here, right? Yisasar. Yeah, Yisasar. High
Yisachar,
tier.
right there. Let's go.
Damn, Daniel.
Eh,
Do you remember which one Daniel is?
Daniel,
Yeah,
Daniel,
he's our
Daniel.
friend.
Look him up.
He
I
sounds.
can't.
I know. I fucking know who it is.
Daniel, Daniel. Is that a king? Just Daniel.
The Book of Daniel. Oh, it's part of the Babylonian shit. Babylonian arc. Oh, this is the guy that goes into like the lion's den, right? Are these like history fan fiction? Because like Nebuchadnezzar was like a real emperor. I feel like this is like I remember this vaguely.
Vaguely. I don't know anything about Daniel.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Don't remember. He was like I remember like he had to like go into a lion's den and do something. Solomon, he
The
was a
Emperor's Den.
king shit. Solomon was a
Yeah,
king.
king shit.
Let's add a tier king shit.
King tier, king
King
shit.
shit.
David the king shit.
Naomi, she also sounds very familiar.
Oh, this is a Joseph era? Is this
It's, I don't think is she a Joseph waifu?
she's a Joseph oh wait, she's either okay,
Is she Joseph's wife?
She might be. She might also be Isaac's brother's wife or something.
Oh God, yeah, Naomi. Oh, she's
Oh,
from the
she's
Book of
from
Ruth.
Ruth.
Ruth's mother-in-law.
She's probably chill then. I don't know.
Unless she like fucking treated her mother is married to me. These entries are way too long.
Yeah.
Naomi's feminine scheming enforcing Boaz's hand.
Okay, I've never.
Yeah, Abel, one of the Cain and Abel. Which one killed the other one?
I feel like Cain was the one who lived, right?
And
You hear
then
about Cain a lot
yeah, and
more.
then God was like, "Hey, Cain, where's your brother?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't know." And he's like, "You know, I'm God and I can see everything, right?" And he's like,
It's like I'll give you a treat if you tell me where Cain is.
"Uh, get owned." He ate shit. Or
Yeah.
God. Oh, we're getting into the brothers.
Just put him in a brothers tier.
Fine
Just
looking
throw him in
brothers.
brothers. Yeah. Put him next to Asher, Zvulun, and Dina,
Fine looking
and Joseph, and
brothers
Benjamin.
plus one sister. Right?
You
They had
can't
one
forget
sister.
about Dina.
Yeah. Zebulun, God. Here's Cain. King shit for killing his brother.
Yeah.
Obadiah. Do I know
Isn't that a
who
character
Obadiah
from
is?
isn't that a character from Nickelodeon All Star Battle Royale or whatever?
Obadiah. convert. Interesting. He was a friend of
Job.
Job. Oh, he was a descendant of the friend of Job.
You want to
Yeah.
hear something fucked up?
What?
I was watching a like sequel tutorial thing, and as an example, they had the Arrested Development characters, and those were the examples, but they called him Gob. Like, why would you put? Why would you use those as examples if you're gonna pronounce it Gob? Anyway,
Samuel. Why am I blanking on who fucking Samuel was? The Book of Samuel. They always get these books.
yeah,
he just got fucking water poured on his head.
you're fucking owned, kid.
He was the last.
Oh, he's a king. King shit.
Yeah, king shit. Benjamin.
No, that's
Oh,
Abraham.
that's Avraham. I skipped him accidentally. This is, I think high tier, right? He's the founder. He's the first guy to cut off his penis. For
Yeah.
God,
And he did it when he was 80.
He did was 80, and then when he was healing from it and fucked up, three dudes showed up at his tent, and he gave
They
them
washed his
shelter.
feet.
He washed their feet, and he gave them food and water. And then it turned out they were angels, and it was a test.
Wow.
Benjamin, one of the brothers, King David, king shit.
Yeah.
Aaron, Moses' brother, the first high priest. I feel like
He's chill, right?
he's chill, yeah. I think high tier. He's a good guy.
Wasn't he the first Kohani?
Yeah. It's all
That's nice.
all the Kohanim come from him, I think.
That's my boy.
Ruth, high tier.
Yeah, she's cool. She's only canon core.
Yeah. Abimelech. Who the fuck's Abimelech? It sounds so familiar.
King or something?
Abimelech. Generic name given to all Philistine kings in the Bible.
How'd I know? How did I know?
Shit tier. No, not long. Malachi.
We just looked him up.
Oh yeah, that was high tier.
I did, yeah.
Okay, Moses. This is the pro tag. Got high tier.
High tier. Actually, you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, just put him in high tier.
Is God even on here?
No.
Well, no one gets in God tier then. Yeah. Moses, he's like the main fucking character. He's great. Hits a rock though, so fuck him. Esther, she's sick. She infiltrates
She
the king's
successfully initiates
a genocide.
an ethnocide.
Yeah,
It's
she
great.
she manipulates her way into. She trained to be like a prostitute in the king's harem for a year to get into the harem, and then in the harem she manipulated the king.
Surely it can't be that hard.
Yeah, in the
It's really
harem
fun.
she manipulated the king to kill his top advisor, and instead of her people being killed, she would let her people kill the other people.
Yeah. And then they
High
successfully
tier.
eliminated a race and its entire way of living. Like the Cards Against Humanity card. Yeah, I'm cultured.
You better call Saul. What did Saul do?
I have no idea. I think he was a king.
Was he David's dad? He might have been King David's father.
David was like a cool guy, right?
Saul. He was Israel's first king, but he was ultimately rejected. His dark, fitful personality suffers by contrast with two legendary figures between whom he seemed wedged. Samuel the prophet was before him, and then David was his hero successor. That sucks. low tier. Nah, he's king shit.
Yeah.
Elijah. This is the guy
He's
you
the guy
opened
who
the
comes
door
through the door.
for. Yeah,
Yeah.
I opened the door for him tonight, just a few hours ago.
Did he stop by?
He stopped by, said hello. I didn't have a cup
Oh,
for him,
nice.
unfortunately, but what did it do? Oh, there's God.
That's a good thing. He's sober.
He's sober now. Do you remember what he actually did in the story?
No. What shouldn't you? Didn't you do the whole 4 hour long thing? Shouldn't you know?
Elijah and
Or are you
Alicia
the
are
boy
different
who doesn't
people.
even know? Are you the boy who doesn't even know how to ask?
I don't even know how to ask who Elijah is. Are Elijah and Alicia different people?
You're asking me.
Yahweh, that's God. God tier.
Yeah, let's go. I thought you're not allowed to say that word.
Well, I'm smitten. Smoted. Sarah, she was cool until she like
Is that
made,
Abraham's wife?
yeah, she made Abraham fuck Hagar so that so there could be a kid, like a successor to Abraham. But the second she had her own kid, she forced Hagar and her son Ishmael out into the desert and didn't let them stay there anymore. Like
Dude, the
that's
dark past of
fucking
Hagar the Horrible.
that's fucking horrible. Like that's a shitty thing to do, and I think that kind of tarnishes her whole character.
My entire worldview is fucked up now that I imagine Hagar as what's his name from Harry Potter?
Hagrid. That was who
Hagrid.
Abraham fucked to make Ishmael.
That's just how it worked in my head.
Yeah. So honestly, I'm saying Sarah is like shit tier, low tier, because she fucking did. That's like a everyone on the fucking tour was an asshole. Isaac, he wasn't an asshole. He was fine, mid tier. He like does the least out of all like the big characters. Like I feel like he just
He
kind of
just
was born.
got almost killed, right?
Yeah, he like he was born. He had like that whole conflict with his brother, and that was it. Like, and then he got old, and then he had Jacob.
His brother, he had soup. Bottom text, right? Didn't his brother eat soup or something, and he
Yeah,
made soup, and they
yeah.
there
Oh,
was a conflict over soup.
I think it was like they wanted their father's blessing, right, or
I just
inheritance.
remember, maybe I was hungry at the time, but I've always just wanted to
No,
eat
they
everything.
always they always like yeah they always there's a soup is a big part of the story.
Yeah,
Anyway, Joseph, he is one of the fine looking brothers, but he does a lot of shit. He has like an arc, he starts off kind of an asshole because he was daddy's favorite and always showed off all his shit. He showed off his dream coat to all the brothers and they got jealous and they sold him into slavery. Or no,
but then
they threw him into a pit and then someone
one of his brothers
came back and took him out and then sold him into slavery because wanted him to live. Um, and then then he did a lot of shit. He had like a whole arc, and then he became like he ended up saving all of Egypt from famine.
does Passover start with him or does it start with Moses?
Starts with Moses.
Okay,
But yeah,
or it's just like the prequel to
this is the lore. This is the prequel. This is how the Jews ended up in Egypt because there was the famine and they came over to Egypt and Joseph was the assistant to the pharaoh at this time and they let him stay and form a little community. So this is like the prequel. I think he's high tier. I think he has a good arc.
yeah, yeah. He's one of the only real characters.
Yeah. Reuben, he's one of the fine
That's
looking brothers.
that's actually a sandwich.
Job.
Job.
I'm just imagining the Arrested Development character.
Yeah,
Gob.
me too.
High
I,
tier.
I made a huge mistake.
Eve. Damn. Eve Fuck.
She actually just ruined it for everyone.
She we would all be in paradise right now if it weren't for Eve.
Damn.
Shit tier.
Yeah.
Same with Adam. Fuck him.
He didn't do that much.
He was. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, Eve manipulated
Other than
him.
initiate the third impact by being touched by
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, the other guy.
Delilah? Is that a fucking? Is that a
This
real
is a
character?
song.
Hater Delilah.
This is
Who the fuck's Delilah? Little Samson. Little
Little
Samson. Ah, ah.
Samson's the one who eats the foreskins or whatever.
Samson falls in love with her, and then the Philistines use her to learn the secret of his strength. Interesting. Low tier. Satan. Oh shit.
Oh. Yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah. Fuck. Jews don't believe in him, but here he is.
Do they? No one was ever clear about this.
No, I
Other
think
things were very ambiguously worded, at least.
Jewish elementary schools just fucking don't teach you the real shit. Like the most I learned was when it would be like 2 a.m. and I'd be sitting with the Chabad rabbis and I just ask them questions.
Honestly, I feel like you'd almost get more information just by like the drip feed of pop culture Christianity
Yeah.
than
Satan and the Talmud, here we go. Whoa.
what is
Is
this?
he a legit character? It was Satan that caused the Jewish people to despair of Moses returning from Mount Sinai by showing them an image of the prophet on his deathbed. Unless that's like Christian shit. Satan danced at the party of the Persian king Ahasuerus, which led to the king killing Queen Vashti. What?
What the?
I feel like this is like Gamer Wars when it was revealed that Sean was in the background and everything.
Oh, I gotta rewatch Gamer Wars 5.
Yeah. What I thought was that in Judaism, Satan was a concept of like the evil energy of man,
It
right?
turns out you've actually just been lied to this whole time and never read.
And he's just an actual character. Satan, you know what? King shit.
Yeah.
Might get smited for that. Isaac here again. Jacob, he wrestled an angel. You know, that takes balls.
When did he wrestle an angel? I don't remember this.
You remember this? He was like wandering around and he slept on a rock. And I'm pretty right. That's Jacob, and that's how he got the name Israel because he beat the angel, or the angel
So
beat
wait,
him. Right?
hold on. This guy, this is the guy who was appointed the head of the Jews after Moses, right?
No. This is Isaac's son, the father of Joseph, way before.
Okay. This guy, but he straight up wrestles with an angel, and he gets his name changed to Israel. But Moses hits a rock, and he has to die in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah, here we go. Jacob spends alone a night alone on Riverside during his journey back to Canaan. He encounters a man who refuses to wrestle with him until daybreak. In the end, Jacob is giving the name Israel and blessed, while the man refuses to give his own name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, his opponent is Malika the angel. Malik the angel. Yeah.
And as a result of the hip injury Jacob suffered while wrestling, Jews are prohibited from eating the meat tendon attached to the hip socket. Makes sense. Did you know that rule?
Did not know that rule.
Yeah, I think you're going to hell.
fuck! I ate from the meat socket.
You ate from the meat socket. You shouldn't have eaten from the meat socket.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, Jacob, he's pretty chill, except he favored Joseph over all the other sons, and that led to a lot of bad shit. You should never favor sons. Mid tier.
No, never turns out well.
Jonah, he got eaten by the whale. He didn't listen to God. If he would have listened to God right away, he wouldn't have gotten eaten by a whale. Shit tier.
Dumbass.
Noah built the ark, saved
Oh, this was the
humanity. Yeah, he saved humanity.
I got the two water-based stories mixed up. Sorry.
Yeah, he God was like, you got to bring two of each animal, and you got to bring your wife and daughters on this boat because because I'm gonna flood the world. And he flooded the world, and then Noah was like, okay, how do I know when to when to get out of the ark and go onto land? And he was like, you send a dove out, and if the dove comes back, then you're good. And the first time the dove didn't, and the second time the dove did, and he came back with an olive branch. And then they knew the world was safe to repopulate. Noah's pretty cool.
That's crazy. They couldn't have just looked to see if there was land.
You know what? That's what God wanted him to do.
Oh,
Hi,
sorry, it's a
dear.
little bit of a plot hole. That's actually it's a cinema sin. Sorry.
Mika?
Mika?
Who the fuck's Mika? About.org. Here we go. I'm gonna fucking read. I'm gonna read the Tanakh now.
Let me know if any of them are like good at all.
Is there like how like there's like No Fear Shakespeare, where
That's
like
what I was saying. They should make like actual good versions of the stories.
yeah. Like if there's like a No Fear Shakespeare version of the Tanakh, then I'd be in. These are just no. This is the actual like text. I want like a synopsis of what Mika does.
How about a no blah Torah? It's like the Torah but without a filler.
I don't know. Fuck it. Zachariah.
Oh, it's me.
That's my friend.
I still
Hi.
have no idea who this guy is.
Yeah. Hosi.
Hosi?
Oh, this guy looks cool.
God?
Son of Beeri. He's a prophet in Israel.
8th century BC.
So much later.
Yeah, this takes place way later than everything else.
This is like way later than Purim too.
This is like almost to Jesus, yeah.
Greatest prophet of his generation. This is just some guy that added himself later, right? Like I feel like this guy was like, I want to be part of it. I'm I want to be part of this.
Honestly, do you think it's time for another book?
Who is it about?
It could be about anyone.
The book of brothers. About the two fine-looking brothers. Yeah, let's add another book. It's been a while.
It's been like a few thousand years. They tried with the Jesus stuff, but actually it worked really well.
It worked incredibly well, and most people believe it to be canon. I
I
don't.
guess that's kind of what like Mormonism is, right? It's like another book.
Yeah. This is the same guy. This is the same picture.
Yep.
They just reusing the picture.
Maybe Malachi and
Hosi are the same guy. Goliath, giant ass
Conspiracy
giant.
theory. It's
Gol-
like how Chainsaw and Yatsuhashi are the same guy.
Yeah, Banesaw, is that his name?
Chainsaw. Yeah.
Goliath, he got owned by fucking David. Shit
He
tier.
got his foreskin cut off. That's shit tier.
Judah. Is this Judah Maccabee? Is this the guy that led the rebellion against the Greeks, and then they went to the They took
Whose
back the
oil
temple.
lasted for 8 days.
Yeah, they took back the temple, and then there was only enough oil to light the menorah for 1 day, but it lasted 8 days.
That's like such a small victory to celebrate.
Think about it. You're like oppressed by this like foreign country, and you take back the main like headquarters of your country.
Yeah, that part's cool. That
And
part's
that
awesome. You should be proud of that part. The part where you light
it
some
lasted eight
oil on
days.
fire and it lasts for longer than you expected. That's you could take a bigger W than that. Come on.
Dan.
Dan? I know that guy.
Dan.
He works at Google.
Dan Torah. Son of Jacob. What? Don?
Oh, Don Asher Yisasa.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's a fine
I
looking
was
brother.
thinking about my friend Dan.
Naphtali is there. Shimon there. Boaz.
Wait, Dina and Naphtali? Or is Naphtali a dude?
Naphtali's a dude.
Okay.
Oh, another Book of Ruth character. There's probably a YouTube series that like summarizes all of this, so I don't have to read it. The son of Salmon.
Salmon? That is definitely not a person. That's a fish.
That's what I had for dinner.
What's for dinner, honey?
Jonathan, Gryffindor's Pride of Joy.
Love that
There's
guy.
straight up a guy named Jonathan in the Torah. Fuck. What is happening?
You shouldn't have looked up Jonah T.
This is God's fighting me right now. I'm wrestling with
He doesn't want you to know about the prophet Jonathan.
I'm wrestling with an angel right there.
Your name changed to Tel Aviv or something.
Not a
This is actually about Jonathan Radish.
cursed information. Not allowed to know.
This is the guy who made Undertale 2. Isn't
Pharaoh.
it crazy that that was a joke and now we're on Undertale 3 and 4 is coming out soon?
Wonder what Alberto thought of Deltarune.
Yeah.
Pharaoh. Fucking IDK all of them.
King shit.
King shit, yeah, he was a king. He enslaved all our people, but then then he got his comeuppance.
Oh, Shimshon? Yeah, dude, I love Shimshon. This is a king shit.
Little Samson. Ah.
Samson.
Esau, that's the brother. That's Isaac's brother.
Yeah, Aesop had he was a hunter, right? And he made a stew. And I want to eat his stew.
Yeah, he made a stew. Oh my
It was
god.
a lentil stew, right?
Yeah.
I had a lentil stew for
Lentil stew sounds fucking good right now.
I had a lentil soup for dinner.
I made some salmon. It was very good.
That was you're a cannibal?
Esau mid-tier. I don't know. He made a good soup.
Good soup.
Levi from Attack on Titan. He's one of the
Is that the
fine-looking
brother?
brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, that's the bread.
How come there's only 8
What?
brothers? Aren't there 11 of them?
Did we
12?
lose some of them? Oh yeah, Iskasar is there. Why we? He ended up
Where's Zvulun? Oh, there he is.
Sibylune. What is Ezekiel? What did he do again?
God, Asher. Ezekiel's the one from the end of the world, right? The apocalypse one?
Might be. He was 6th century. He's way later. Yeah, I think what happened is when all the Jews got exiled to Babylon, they were kind of like, okay, we're suffering enough. We can make some more books about us. You know,
Yeah.
like they were like, "Oh, we're suffering like the classics did. Like we could make some books."
But when do we get some more? Like they
It's
like
been
the
enough
authors
time.
should
I
come
feel like
together and be
I
like,
feel like it was probably
guys,
like
we get some good ones in here.
yeah, I feel like I have a feeling like there's gonna be like 1,000 years from now, there's gonna be books about like the Holocaust, right?
It's be like the Book of Braden.
Like, I feel like there's shit like, I feel like there's probably like about like 2,000 years before these like Babylon books, between like the old lore and the Babylon books. And then there's probably gonna, and then it's been like 2,000 years since those. So we're due. We're due. I feel like that
Yeah,
that timeline's right. I'm just
we should
guessing,
like
talking in my
we should
ass.
like submit. We should write one and submit it and be
To like
like,
the rabbinic
please add this.
council in Israel and be
Yeah,
like, "Hey, yo, can this be canon?"
like it's been, guys, we're like about due for a new book. It's been like 3,000 years. I think we could go for another one.
Let me see something.
Why are you on fanfiction.net? Go to AO3.
Oh, I carve our own.
Don't tell me you're looking. You're still using fanfiction.net
Do you read any fan fiction anymore?
on AO3. Yeah, yeah. You don't peruse the
Oh, nice. Here we got some. We got
stupid
some
thing.
Talmud fan fiction
This is
by
one.
Heretic Fangirl.
Well, hold on. What are the archive warnings? Oh, none.
I want to read this. Is it not opening? Proceed. This is interesting. Like, you got to be really invested to write this shit.
Can you filter for explicit?
We got some Torah lewd fan fiction. Can you filter?
Yeah. Good. Hold on. Include only crossover.
And then do we have any is there like, can you see like
Yeah.
rape? No, I would say, is there another sexual that isn't rape? No.
You can just leave that off. No, go up. Go up. Rating.
Oh, mature, explicit.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of crossovers there are.
Asterisk unfucks.
Homestuck.
Where do you see Homestuck? Real person Homestuck. I'm sorry for claiming the Torah was bullshit, Yahweh. I promise. I'm a changed woman.
This one is a crossover with Good Omens, the TV show. Okay, there's only two.
Well, the Good Omens is about the Bible, right?
Okay, cool.
That's it. Damn, let's take off the crossover.
Damn. No, wait, that was not the crossover.
I fucked it up. I'm like not paying attention at all. This is explicit. And then we're gonna take off. I'll just say include crossovers. What do we got? Adam and Eve fan fiction.
Lilith and Lucifer. Draco Malfoy / Harry Potter.
With with this, you get a lion who speaks false to roll the snake, twisted tree. Oh, is it saying Voldemort is the snake? Stranger
Let's see what the
Things.
Torah tag is.
Lucifer.
This is like not what we're looking for. There's like a BTS one in there somewhere.
This is not. Oh, here we go. DC Comics and Torah. Julian Chaim
Orthodox
Jacobson.
Judaism.
That sounds like a fucking like
Can you click on the Orthodox Judaism tag? Left.
Ortho Jew. It's only one.
That's so sad.
Let's see what's Ortho Jew. Same thing. It was like added there as if like this author expected there to be more.
A lot of times people just write like notes into the tags.
Julian Chaim Jacobson is excited about his upcoming bar mitzvah. There's only one problem. He lives in Gotham City.
We get like a reading of this.
Vayishlach. Part of Josh and
Actually, I'm
Jake's final
interested.
conversation in the Oval Office days before Josh's death.
I'm interested. Like, why does it matter that he's in Gotham City?
Yeah, let's
Surely.
do this one. How long is it?
2,000 words. It's not bad.
Not bad. Oh, they give us Devar Torah. Oh no, that's
This is like definitely a 13-year-old writing about
himself.
bar mitzvah. But I live in Gotham City.
I'm gonna try to find the thing where like things go to shit, like some Batman villain show up. Scarecrow.
Most kids at school would say the Joker was the worst of Batman's foes, but Julian's father once taught him that the worst thing in the world comes from inside people's hearts. And whatever the Joker was, definitely didn't come from a heart. Scarecrow, however, he was all about bringing out the worst from people's minds and hearts, making them feel terrified in a place where they should feel safe in their own minds. While the Joker ignored the lines between life and death and made them all into a chaotic hellscape, the Scarecrow was all about corrupting life.
This is
and
actually a
making
good
it worse than death.
analysis.
His attacks were attacks on the very things Julian felt Judaism stood for most. Oh,
This life lived to its fullest extent.
I'm sorry, this is insane. It is the greatest story I've ever read. Maybe this is the next great work of fiction.
There was no way the Shabbos prayers isn't the longest work of fiction ever written as Super Smash Bros. Brawl fan fiction. Yeah, I remember I opened one chapter of the long Brawl fan fiction, and the entire thing was just original characters, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I never heard of any of these people. Like I'm just imagining like a Kingdom Hearts type thing where it's like, like you get like these like edgy like original characters, and then you get like Mario and Yoshi show up.
Yoshi's there. Yoshi.
Yeah, it's like we gotta kill this edgy anime character in our black leather jackets, and then Yoshi's like Yoshi. Uh, okay. I'm gonna read this.
Vayomer Adonai
Tanayo,
Moshe.
Moshe, Boel Baro, Kiani. It's
Oh, hold on.
like the worst
Somebody read that.
transliteration.
So do you think a 13-year-old wrote this? Because I don't know, that analysis seems pretty good.
It's like a 40-year-old. The Scarecrow was attacking the building next door while he's being bar mitzvahed. Interesting.
This is what your rabbi's doing when
Your rabbi's trying to appeal to the kids. He's trying to appeal to like, the Tumblr girls. Little Chaim here still has a parasha to read for us.
they say they're like I like studied Torah all night. This is what they're actually doing.
That's right in fan fiction.
Right.
Okay, we've been recording still. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up. We did our ranking of the Old Testament characters, the books. We've been going for a few hours. Good night.